Mostly on dev stuff, development stuff. I'll pass it to Mo.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit distracted because of the internet connection problems here in Europe. It happens from morning. And my intention for the week is just to plan the tests and the releases this week. And my goal for this, my intention for this meeting, just to listen. I'm new to this call and I'm not sure to pass it. Can you help me, Mitch? Sorry.
Pick anybody. Try.
Anybody. Danny. Oh no, I can't see Danny. Sorry, Jake. Jake. Also Jake. Then Lauren.
No. Okay, let's give it to Lauren.
Lauren.
Hey, I'm feeling all right. My intentions for the call. I mean, we're trying to announce and push out the Angel Vault right now, so I'm also very distracted by like trying to read through this blog post and publish it and coordinate with Amin and make sure that we're going to go live to production, figure out when that will be. So anyway, that's an intention for at least today and for the rest of the week because the roads will go live on Thursday. My other intentions for the week include pushing on Give Power and coordinating things for comms. I don't have anything particular for this call. I'm super behind on what's going on in the forum. And yeah, that's all. I'll pass it to Ashley.
Thanks, Lauren. Happy Monday, you guys. I'm feeling pretty good, just trying to get everything aligned for the week, figure out what my focus is since it's still Monday, but I think at least for today, it's follow through on my forum posts and make action items going forward so that I can start acting on those this week, as well as get some project verification stuff aligned because the deadline's at the end of the week. So for today, I know those things. And for the call, just to catch up, see if I missed any votes or anything anywhere. And I will pass it to Jesse.
Thank you, yes. Hey guys, happy new week. I'm a bit distracted because I'm feeling a bit sick, but I want to be present in the call. Curious about the releases that we'll make this week about Angel Vault, Give Power, and all related. And yeah, just want to be here to listen to all, and hope you have an amazing week. I'll pass it to Suga.
Hi, everybody. I'm doing okay. So my intention this week, I want to follow along with Angel Vault and Give Power and get the recap of the ETH conferences out. And for this call, just catching up and seeing what's moving along. And I also need to sort of revisit the forum. And I will pass it to Corey.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, my intentions for the week are getting the rest of the conference content out, like coordinating comms for the launches coming up, as Lauren mentioned. And for this call, just continue to pay attention and learn and sync up what's going on the governance side. No distractions really at this time. So I'll actually don't know who's left here. Mo, I think you already went.
We have Mo instead of Nick.
Yeah. I'm feeling good. No distraction, and I'm just here to catch up with everyone. Am I the last one?
Whoa.
Meatballs?
Yes.
Thanks, Mo. Yeah, I feel awesome. I feel great. My focus for this week will be on the trial periods that will be ending this week, and also to follow up on those who needs to post their role proposals, just ended their trial periods. And my intention for this call is to listen and to be updated. I'm passing it on to Tropical Mingo, Katya.
Hey guys. Oh, it's YA. KATYA. Thank you. I'm feeling really great. I'm excited to be here, and this is my first governance call, so I'm just excited to see how you guys do it. And I've been bringing myself up to speed with as much information as I can absorb. And I'm really looking forward to hearing some feedback about the donor flow that I put together. So, Lauren, I put that in the GitHub and I tagged you. And Mo, I know you wanted to take a peek. So I sent access, and I also hoping to schedule like a one-to-one just to get to know you and chat. And I'd love to walk you through it too. And while I'm here and I can kind of take advantage, Corey, if you could please accept my friend request, just because I haven't been able to connect with you, and I'd love to have a chat. And then I think Mo, I think we're connected now, so that's all good. And I think that covers everyone. So yeah, just looking forward to see what I can do to help plug in anywhere that's needed, really, and whether that's the donor flow, or I know Lauren, you said you have some couple important projects coming up, so let me know. I have felt a little bit confused just on a couple things from my Giveth experience, so I'm not sure really where to post questions. So I put it in the I think it's the communications channel because I felt a little confused about the Give stream, and I felt a tiny bit confused about what was the other one, the Give stream, and I forget. But
We
I
can
put
definitely help you out. That's no problem.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mitch, and that's pretty much it.
Great. Let's give it to Franco.
Hi, everyone. I'm feeling great. And yeah, my intention for the call is just listening, just kind of learn a little bit and get involved with all of you in the community. And yeah, pass it back to you, Mitch. I guess there's no one left, right?
Think we got everybody. That's cool. Oh, Kai.
Yeah, when I tap away, you always get me there. Nothing special from my side. My little task list for this week. Nothing of interest to you guys, I guess. I'm just here to get updated, and I think I really am the last. Back to you, Mitch.
How are you feeling, Kai?
I feel great.
Oh, great.
Great.
I gotta put that in the notes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. Well, that's everybody, I think, for now. Yeah, thumbs up. Look at his internet. Cool. Well, there's no priority agenda items that I see were added in. So we'll just keep on moving down the agenda. Maybe some FYI for some new people. I'll update this one here. We've got some links to our governance platforms there, the multi-sigs, the spreadsheets there of all the different multi-sigs. The NR Give DAO, I will actually just update right now. So you have links there to all of our different DAO platforms. And if you're new, you might not be able to interact with all of them yet. I'll just do this later. But yeah, some quick links for you. In the multi-sigs, right now we just have the one pending for several weeks in the Giveth matching multi-sig. Just swapping out Hannah for Shell. And this has been up for 1 month. So if you are on this multi-sig, can you please just sign this and then it can be done? and that's for mainnet and Gnosis chain, please. In the snapshot, we've got about an hour left on this proposal to allocate the rewards for Give Power. And that seems to be an overwhelming yes thus far. In the Give Garden, we've got the Praise upgrade, which is set to pass in 6 days. And apart from that, there's nothing else in there, but go ahead and show some support if you've got some GGive. In the NRGive DAO, we've got the 5 NRGive for Matteo, catching up on a distribution that he missed. And I believe that is it. Does anyone have any questions for any of that stuff? Multi-sigs, Give Garden, NRGive. Anything about the votes that are up? Cool. All right, well then please just take a couple minutes and vote on that stuff if you haven't already. And let's look at some stuff in the forum. Starting up here, we've got the Giveth referral program, which I think was from Ahmad, who's not in this call. Does anybody have any thoughts or anything that we should write down around this, the referral program?
I
think it's cool. I agree with what you said, Mitch, that $20,000 to start with feels a little higher than we actually would need to start with it. But I'd love to see how we could get started on something smaller. The other thing I saw on that is I don't understand why we would be giving that out of the donors give backs. Maybe I misread that, but I thought I saw it said the referral reward would come out of the donors give backs. And, obviously, I think this fund is being set for that, so that wouldn't be true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this would come out of a different pool. What were you going to say, Monique?
I will write it there.
You'll write it there?
In the forum, I mean. Yeah.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Okay, cool. Cool. Anything else we need to talk about on the call for the Giveth referral program? It's a shame Ahmad isn't here. Okay. Well, I don't think there's any real urgency for this, so maybe we'll just leave it in the forum if there's nothing else. Okay. Mandatory updates for verified projects. This has been up for a while as well. Lots of great discussion.
Yeah, I really like your idea about the flagging thing, and I think even besides just for updates, but also just it's something that we've been wanting to implement in our whole application for projects, for all sorts of things, to kind of decentralize this human manual review process that we have going on. I think that we can start out with a manual process and then figure out how we implement this flagging system, but at least have somewhere to start. I don't think it would be too much. Nicola and I already do a great job of listing and unlisting, and it's like every day, every other day, one of us is in there reviewing everything. So I don't think it would be too much overhead at the beginning, and then we would want to look into something a little more automated. Today, this is one of my main focuses today, is to take what came from this forum post and start moving forward in implementing some of this stuff and going to comms and maybe start at least communicating it to some of our projects, our current projects.
Okay, so this is the action items you wanted to make.
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Are there any more questions or comments around this one from anyone?
I guess I have a question kind of maybe for some of the people in here from the dev team is what is if we were to implement this flagging system, like how big of a job is that? You know, is that a lot of work to implement, or is that something that would be easy to implement so that users could either flag comments or flag projects as inappropriate, and once we get a, you know, maybe once we hit 2 or 5 flags or something, then somebody has to review it?
Mm-hmm.
I think that we probably provide some APIs for our CRM. And because our CRM is going to be completed sooner or later, this is a very rough idea, but let me just set up some meetings and discuss it with the
CRM
other.
that they're starting in the Connect group, the one that Jake is working on?
Yeah.
Okay, because he was just talking about using the free version of HubSpot. I don't think we have too much integration ability unless we want to pay over $1,000 a month.
I think this is a back-end issue, honestly. It's a little bit of front-end work, but I think mostly it's going to be like a back-end issue. And so maybe that would be cool if you want to go ahead with this like automated flagging thing, we feel good about it, then maybe it would be useful to have Carlos or Mohammed take a look at it.
All right. Yeah. Once I go through and kind of define the forum post a little bit and bring it into focus, then I'll start creating some issues and bringing them to the dev team. So.
Okay.
Hey, Mitch, I see that you liked my comment on this mandatory updates project. And since Monique is on the call, I would just love to bring to your attention my number 2 point on there, that the people who write updates and post them are very frequently not the person who is administering the funds. So as much as I really love this and want this functionality, I want project owners to be updating. I don't know what the status is of that previous issue about granting some different types of permissions to users of the platform, but if we really want to get quality updates, we have to consider that this is not, these are 2 different roles from the project owner perspective.
And would that be included with like the multi-level accounts that are being worked on? Sorry, I didn't mean to. Go ahead, Monique.
Monique, can you go? Because I think Danny was asking Monique.
Yeah, sorry, I have a delay. Go ahead, guys, and I'll whenever you let me, I can talk. Sorry, Mitch.
Okay. What were you saying,
Yeah,
Ashley?
Monique.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, Monique, if you could take a look at my comment on there, Ashley is correct. It's that, whatever you just called it, the feature of having multiple functionality allocated to different users. I think these 2 are linked and potentially even blocked.
Shall I? Okay, I thinking that you know, these kind of things are more a little bit you know, on the operations side rather than the technical side. And if you want to try to implement lots of flags in the DApp, we're going sooner or later be a kind of CRM for, you know, managing the issues and, you know, conducting the projects. And I'm aware that you need this, but I was thinking about using another maybe tools to prevent lots of flags and lots of automations on our backend. I just recall the listing and unlisting suggestion at the first time they were Chinese attack. I think they were heard about the potential, you know, airdrop, and the idea was that we can simply add the listing analysis. After that, lots of business has been appeared. that our operation team cannot review all of the unlisted, so we have to change it automatically. So I think more than 12 issues we had after this listing, and also we had to change lots of views in my account. And lots of question has been appeared for the users. So in my point of view, we have to first think about the operation things, how we can going to manage it, the side effects, and then we jump into the technical side.
Okay. Well, it sounds like maybe Ashley and Monique need to talk.
Yeah, and I put in the chat here, because it's not really relative to the mandatory updates, but relative to the multi-level accounts thing. There's some in the chat, like links to different discussions that have been happening around that. So I just know, at least for mandatory updates, we just need some sort of way for projects to let us know that they are still active. We have some projects that are just like dead and still verified, and so we need something in place for now while we figure out how to fill in the bigger gaps and make it more whole.
Okay. Ashley, are you able to drop those links into the agenda here?
Yeah, where should I put them under?
This one for mandatory updates for verified projects.
Okay, I'll put them in there.
Also for the multi-level accounts epic, I think we had the forum post and we got approved for the whole epic, but we're at the stage of sketching with the Mosaidi. And if you're interested, we can share the sketch before we're going through and you confirm it and we can relate these two issues together.
Okay. Anything else to add for this? Mandatory updates for verified projects.
Mitch, maybe it's not related to the governance, but I'm really sorry that, we need to have lots of sync calls for, clarification of the issues that is going to be product-sided meetings. Maybe I can follow it up with another forum post that everyone that has ideas come through and we have a kind of flow that we bring this into a specific, task and then confirmed it and then go through to the technical side. So I'm just saying this that I want your approval that maybe we can have another call daily for products side things that is not related to the dev at the moment. We have to make it very clear.
Okay. Well, I think you need to make clear what your meeting is about before we say about doing anything daily. When you say daily meeting, I have a little like cringe inside of me.
I mean weekly, sorry.
Weekly, okay. All right.
Weekly, yeah. Maybe
Okay,
we can
well,
have
I don't fully
project
understand
weekly.
what you're trying to say, but I think there's a lot of product manager terminology. But sure. For okay, well, I'm going to move forward then because it seems like we're going on a tangent. Incentives / governance power for projects, aka give forwards. And this one has been a very hot topic as well. And we don't have a Rainer. Do we have a Rainer? No, we don't. Okay. Is there any discussions that we can add to this?
I added a comment on there. I feel pretty strongly about. So I'll just leave it there. That I took some time to make a statement after talking to some different project owners and donors. I think that the initial request that the forum post is about is super important, and I think that finding a way to engage our project owners is very, very important and reward them for the time and energy that they put in without knowing for sure whether they're even going to get donations, whether the donations will be of the value that they were intended, and that moving it back through the banking systems is what's necessary right now. I just think this is a really important topic for us all to put some time and energy into thinking about. It's not enough just to say projects are already the winners. They're not. In many cases, they're the losers. I got to bounce to go to a decentral call. But yeah, I put my comments into the forum. Appreciate you guys so much. Ciao.
Thanks, Danny. Oh, she gone. Anything else? Does anyone feel like this is like a really strong feature that we should add like sooner rather than later? Okay. All right. Cool. Well, then let's move on. Balancer public goods pool. And this is from ChadFi. And this is looking to make a index pool on mainnet with up to 8 participating DAOs and their tokens that are all in the public goods space. No, honestly, I think this is more than 8, but that's cool. Up to 8 of these. So Giveth, Balancer, Radical, Bright, Node, Honey, Shapeshift, Optimism, ENS, Gnosis, Aragon, Opolis, Bankless. And so this looks like a really cool proposal. And looks like ChadFi, Simone, and Kotabe are working towards this. Looks like there's a soft poll in the forum. If you think they should go for it, read up. Add your vote. Does anyone have any questions or comments on the call? Oh, tough Monday.
نه الان جلسه
Okay. Growth and globalization top up. Now looks like Mr. Bear and Co. finished the Portuguese translations, and they are asking. They put a proposal for 81,000 give, which is about 5K. They already had a roll proposal for 5,000 give that went through. They got some work from TerraSwarm, which was about 6K give for taking on some extra work around the Portuguese and the Spanish translations. This work is already done. So like there's already a pending PR. The Portuguese translations are finished. They're just asking for these extra funds. Does anyone have any questions around this? My thought is that 81 give is a bit high, to be honest, but
Yeah, I
maybe
thought that
somebody.
too, and it was really hard for me to follow kind of like what they received from Terra because I think some funding from the Terra Swarm proposal actually went to this working group and was transferred over. So when I read the forum post, it's really hard for me to follow like where things are coming from and what the total is that they already received. And maybe if he could add like like a estimated amount of hours that it took, that would really be helpful as well. I can make my own comment.
Mhm. Yeah, generally for translation work, it's done per word. So not by hour, but by amount of words and that they translated. Just so you know.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. It's just hard for me to visualize like what that means as far as output. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can translate a paragraph using a translator really, in like 1 second. And depending on the amount of words, of course, you have to go back and review it. But I'm just curious, like, how much effort does it take to complete that amount of translating? Because it's something I have no idea.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cool. Yeah, I think they definitely deserve a top up because they did take on a lot more work. And the gift price did go down, but yeah, it seems a bit steep, but I could be wrong. Any other questions or comments around this? Okay. All right. The last thing I wanted to bring up from the forum, Pavle posted his role proposal finally. And so there's not a lot of action on the soft poll there. Oh, look, it's already going up. Maybe just if everyone could just have a look at it real quick and just leave some feedback or answer the poll. And then we can push him to posting up his proposal on the DAO once that's finished. And according to Nico, we'll be looking forward to having some more soon. More role proposals. Cool. Any questions? Cool. All right. Then let's dive into some PSAs. The Q2 2022 and our give distribution is ending on the 5th. So if you are eligible for NR Give tokens, make sure that you get your request in before the 5th or you will miss the boat. Okay? And all the details are in the forum post there. ETH Barcelona reimbursement. Do you want to talk about this one, Rochelle?
Yeah, sure. So I added a link in the agenda, and I've also messaged this in the governance channel, so you can submit your expense reimbursement request to this link, and kindly submit each expense separately. So the deadline for this is August 5, and the reimbursement guide there for full time and for 80%, 50%, and none, and also the eligible expenses for reimbursement are the transportation, the flight train transfers, the event tickets if you bought them personally, and other relevant expenses that you feel that needs to be reimbursed, but it will be reviewed first. So yeah, deadline is August 5. Thank you. Pass it back to you, Mitch.
Yeah. Any questions for that reimbursement? And maybe for Shell, just drop another reminder if you haven't in the governance channel.
Okay, sure.
since that deadline is coming up in 4 days.
Okay, will do. Thanks, Mitch.
4 days, everybody. Don't miss the boat. Okay, and maybe Nico, do you want to give us a quick PSA on buddy reviews?
Yeah, for those who have not had their buddy reviews, please have it or this week or next week. And yeah, for those who are having their buddy review calls this week, please let me know on what day so that I can gather all the responses before your call and I can give it to you. Thanks, Mitch.
Cool. Thanks for the update, Nico. Cool. Well, we're at the bottom of our agenda for this week. Are there any last minute topics that you guys want to discuss? We've got about 19 minutes left.
I just want to mention that we went live with the Angel Vault. It's on professional right now, so people can start providing liquidity and staking. I just published the blog post, and soon I'm going to publish a tweet thread. I would love to get the community support and retweeting this engagement so we can get more people using the Angel Vault. So when that goes live, I'll just tag @unicorn so you guys can help support by retweeting the tweet.
Nice. So yeah, we can provide liquidity and stake, and then the rewards start on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Nice. So you definitely want to ape in and get some of those launch APRs.
Oh yeah.
And just a reminder that if you got your vesting distribution and you have not sent it to the token distro, I think Algene has reached out to all of you one-on-one. So if you haven't done that, please do it so that we can go ahead and fix it and send out the vesting distribution again the way it was supposed to be done, and to include Mo and Rodri, who were totally missed. Cheers to Rodri for catching that. But yeah, if you're supposed to do it, please do it, and then we can move forward and everybody can get their vesting like they were supposed to. Any other questions or last minute things?
You were just talking about where the information of how to send the tokens back again? Sorry.
Did Algene message you?
No.
She didn't. Oh, well. Okay.
Yes, I think for the guy for
What did you say, Monique? Tag everybody?
I think you tagged everybody, but you know, if you want to follow it up in this call, we can have the forum link to that forum post here.
Okay. Yeah, here it is. I found it right here, Ashley. I'll just drop it in.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll find it in the forum.
Yeah, I'll just drop the link in the agenda too. Great. Sorry, I was under the impression that she had DM'd everybody. Cool. Okay. Anything else? All right. Well, then let's wrap it up.
Did you
Go
talk
ahead.
about the multi-sig of transferring 6 million Giveth to token distro?
No, because you told me to wait.
But yeah, but it's we launched it successfully. So if we have time, we can talk about it.
Sure. Well, there's not much to talk about here. Basically, if you're just a signer on the liquidity safe, there is this transaction to send 6 million give to the token distro for the Angel Vault rewards. So just have a look at this, make sure it looks good. And then if you're a signer, please just go ahead and sign it. And I'll drop this in the agenda as well. Any questions for that? Angel Vault rewards. All right. Great. Well, I'm looking forward to some tweets from Lauren and some stuff to come out from the mandatory project updates. Don't forget your reimbursements and don't forget your inner give token requests and to vote on the things. Thanks for joining, everybody, and we'll do this again next week.
Thank you, mates. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks,
Bye.
Mitch.
Yep.
Good day.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mitch. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.